peace and blessings, love and light, wholeness and health. Peace and blessings, love and light, wholeness and health. Peace and blessings, love and light, wholeness and health. As the third eye opens between the two physical eyes, you enter into the deep meditation that reveals the light within. Keep your gaze steady upon your many thoughts and find the portals to the inner mysteries of illumination as they unfold these elegant patterns in the mind's eye. Follow these patterns to discover and achieve divine oneness. Seek your guiding vision among the guidance stillness of your inner world of oneself. Woo! You never know where we gonna land. But I hope everybody made it back. As long as we landed and everybody well, all is well. As long as we make it back. But peace and blessings, everybody. Love and light, wholeness and health. You see, we ended up in my man cave. You know, out here with Shango. But before we get off into it, it rained, so I can see why they brought me back inside. But we're gonna take it outside anyway. But y'all just give me a minute. Yeah, y'all know how it is. Before we do what we do, when we do what we do, we always gonna take a moment. Got spider webs on me. Take a moment to come out here and tap in with nature and see what they're gonna press upon us. Y'all see the guard taking off, man. Once again, peace and blessings. Y'all see the guard taking off, man. Taking off. Look at how big my broccoli get. That's the first head. Yeah. Fly on it. Got everything. Go tap on in. You know. Let them know I'm out here. Let them know I'm out here. Yeah, I'm right here. Let them know I'm out here. Yeah. But yeah, that's how we do it. But we're gonna take it back in because it's wet out here. But we just had, we always got to tap in to with source and nature before we get to moving. But before we proceed, y'all give me a minute. Okay, we back. Before we get ready to go in, as always, we gotta take a moment to clear this space, man. Keep the vibrations positive. Clear this space. Get this thing going. This old sage. I told y'all keep y'all some sage, man. Get them negative vibrations, from around your space, around your house, around your environment. Keep you clear so you don't be acting a fool, Yeah. Y'all see Shango altar, for protection. But the word that was impressed upon me that I've been dealing with, you know, was integrity. I woke up about 3:40. I think it was 3:48, 3:49, something like that. Um, Last night, and wrote down some things on paper that was impressed upon me from a word from the previous night that I just did. I just didn't do the video on cause I was tired. But the word was integrity that I'm talking about. But the things that I wrote down last night was I looked off in my phone and I pulled it up cause I don't know where my dictionary at, but I don't know where my dictionary. But anyway, I looked at my phone and pulled it up, and it said the true meaning of integrity, and from a extended definition essay read as following: thus, a person with integrity is able to make everything complete. He is able to make everything work. To say having integrity means being honest is inaccurate, because a person with integrity is not necessarily honest all the time. I found that deep. And I'm going to read it again. Thus, a person with integrity is able to make everything complete. He is able to make everything work. To say having integrity means being honest is inaccurate, because a person with integrity is not necessarily honest all the time. That's very deep. Because everything that I read, I apply it personally. You know, I did a teaching a couple of years ago to some gentlemen on the phrase, "What is your household like?" And it took like a whole year before enlightenment dawned on them that I wasn't talking about your household. I was talking about the person, each individual. What is your household like? And it probably make sense now, you know, because it was displaying a certain characteristic about me that I didn't even know that I had. To even recognize it in operation by sharing my life, teaching my life lessons, my jewels, you know, with others. But we're still talking about integrity. So I pulled up something else because I ain't just gonna stop at one place. You know, I'm gonna cross reference. I'm gonna check things. You know, I'm gonna test, you know, the waters. So number 2 read, integrity means following your moral or ethical convictions and doing the right thing in all circumstances, even if no one is watching you. And I said, damn. That's deep, because your own conscience will put you on blast. You can't hide from yourself. It says, having integrity means you are true to yourself, and you would do nothing that demeans you or dishonor you. So then I said, well, damn. Well, am I a person of integrity if I dishonor others? That's the question I asked myself according to the definition I read. Am I a person of integrity if I dishonor others? More so, are you? It's deep, ain't it? If having integrity means doing the right thing in a reliable way, then integrity is a personality trait to be admired, since having integrity signifies a person of moral character that doesn't waver. And that's the kind of person that you want on your team. Especially when problems arrive. That's the type of person that you want on your team, man. That's stable in a foundation. You know, a person of moral character, a person that will do the right thing when nobody watching. You ain't gotta watch over. You ain't gotta be over nobody's shoulder. That's very interesting, because most people that can't trust, that don't trust others, have, really don't trust themselves, and they haven't discovered that. And one of my greatest abilities is, I'm able to trust others because I trust myself. Now, it's a fine line between what I'm saying, but to those that know how to walk it, they know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, you see, because it's a mental application. We living in a mental universe, and everything we do in physical activity is based off the mental, the mind, what the mind is doing, how the mind is prompting us, how the mind is urging us, and so many of us pay so many little attention, how we're compelled and what propels us to do a thing or do anything, or to act on a thing. But today's reflection was integrity. What does your integrity say about you? I ain't even come out here with the word of the day for the day, but I'm gonna get it just to see what it say. Y'all just give me a old minute here. I just flipped it open, y'all, and it said choose excellence. Let me make sure we running. Choose excellence. And we're reading from Psalms 119. Powerful scripture. 130, 125. And it goes, I am your servant. Give me understanding, which is discernment and comprehension, that I may know, which is discern and be familiar. To know a thing means you can discern a thing. To know a thing means you are familiar with a thing. So that I may know, discern, and be familiar with the character of your testimony. Every living being has a testimony. Your everyday movement is testifying something about you. It's telling things. Our everyday interactions tell something about us that the world see, and we may not even know we're revealing about ourselves or exposing about ourselves. So be in touch with your excellence so you can know what you vibrating according to how you thinking. And then in that awareness, you'll know what people perceptive to and picking up on about you. The passage continues. The word says, learn to sense what is vital and approve and prize what is excellent and of real value, meaning recognize the highest and the best and distinguishing the moral differences, integrity, and be untainted and pure and unerring and blameless, so that with heart sincere and certain and unsullied, you may approach the day of your own coming. You may realize the awakening and the reality of your own higher self, who you are in God, as God, and through God. within your own self, your own being. People make choices and selections all day long. A truly disciplined person has the ability to subordinate the lesser choice to the greater. This is a person with a character of integrity. We're talking about integrity. A truly disciplined person has the ability to subordinate the lesser choice to the greater, more excellent choice. Think about that as you choose the way you will go today. Select the greater cause and subordinate the lesser options to it. Talk about integrity. And every day ain't gonna be the same. I usually read from the synonym finder, but I'm gonna leave that to y'all to go and look up the word for those who are interested, because once again, Sawu it's not for everybody, so this ain't gonna apply for everybody. But instead of teaching all the things that I know and wasting a bunch of time that don't have to be wasted, when I could use a word to project the wholeness of everything I am, just through a word, because I'm familiar and learned and initiated in different healing modalities, and light languages, that I could use words, to do what they need to be done, through this form of teaching that I've been led to use. Because those that familiar with me and know me personally, they already know, but we must learn to show ourselves approved, so study, research, investigate, get with the elders while they here, get with the ancestors while they here, cause we dying due to unrecognition of divinity. I'm gonna say that again. We're dying due to unrecognition of our own divinity, man. Of what is really integral about us, that we can, even apply or consider the word integrity. That word integrity used in so many ways, because we hear the term, oh, I'm 100, or I'm solid, or I'm loyal, or I'm this, or I'm that. But all those words apply to integrity, and integrity is not really a word just like loyal. It's not a word that you can apply to yourself, but it'll take inquiring to the people that know you to identify you, or sponsor or certify you as a person of being loyal, as a person of integrity. That ain't something that we could really give our own definition of and applicate, as in reference to ourselves. But it's something that other people will recognize clearly, And with that, man, peace and blessings, love and light, wholeness and health. And until next time, one life, one love. Sawu to God.